I'm not sure how I'm going to structure this, but I did know that I wanted to make a video on this topic. I just got off of an 8-hour shift at work and I've been working overnight. It's about 7 a.m. right now. So if I'm a little tired or if I start misspeaking, bear with me. So recently, some of you guys have probably seen the video where I have done Cuckoo as a red gun lancer and as blue gun lancer. I used to have a red gun lancer setup, but I got rid of it because I started saving my tripods or my skill tree effects in wait of the November tripod update. At the time, we didn't know when the update was coming. We just knew it was going to be sometime in the future, so everyone was saving their level 4 skill tree effects in their inventory so that when the update happened, they would be ready. Now, I was thinking, man, I want to be able to play both, but all of my pages of my skill tree library are full. So how am I going to be able to have a skill tree effect for red, like a skill tree inventory page for red gun lancer and for blue gun lancer, so that I can switch between them freely? Still, you know, let's say I, like right now I have my red tripods on, right? So let's say I do a chaos dungeon and get something better. I want to be able to still throw one on there, but I also still want to have all my level 5 skill tree or my level 4 skill tree effects saved, right? How can I do that? How can I do that? I was struggling, but I figured out a way. And though it may get complex, try and stay with me here, because I'm going to try and explain how I set this up. I'm going to try my hardest to refer to these individual things on our gear as skill tree effects and these as tripods. But mind you, if I say level 5 tripod, I'm talking about a level 4 skill tree effect. And if I say a level 4 skill tree effect, I'm talking about a level 5 tripod. But anyways, let's get into it. It's not going to be a super long video. I just want to show you something that you could probably do too. So obviously, I have my first 3 pages. They have level 4s, right? I have a level 4 here, level 4 here. This is a free spot technically. I have a level 4, level 4, level 4, level 4. These are all blue gun lancer skill tree effects at level 4 that I have saved so that when the update drops, they transfer into my system and I have them maxed out. Same thing for page 2, level 4, level 4, level 4. Nothing here, level 4, right? And the same thing for page 3, right? I have some of these slots are filled up with level 4 skill tree effects. But I was able to have it set up, so now my page 4 is set up with my red gun lancer skill tree effects. I do have some level 4s, but it's not like they're specifically for level 4s. These are just skill tree effects that I could use for red gun lancer. And I have a blue page as well, so I can switch between them and play them all while also still having my level 4s. How do I do that? Because you need these slots. So here's what I did. From your chaos dungeons, you get these tripod pieces, or these, you know, these pieces of armor that have the skill tree effects on them. Those are the things that you save into your skill tree library, right? So what I did was I took all of the level 4 skill tree effects that I had on page 4, right? All this whole row, right? I had brought some stuff off the market, level 4 skill tree effects, saved them, and then after I saved them, I applied them to some trash ones that I had gotten from a chaos dungeon. So this had something else on it. Who knows what it was? I used this as a placeholder for the pages in here. And what that allows me to do is save the level 4 row. I don't need to buy it again. But before the update drops in a month or whenever it drops, I can just save this piece that I have in my storage back into my inventory. Because most people know that the skill tree inventory, everything in here, in these 5 pages, is what is going to transfer over to our system after the tripod update. The stuff that's on your gear will not. It needs to be saved in the inventory. So the goal is, by the time the update drops, you want to have as many level 4 skill tree effects, level 5 tripods saved. So in the meantime, all these level 4s, right? Level 4. This is just a regular piece that I've been saving. This is a level 4 for blue. Level 4. level 4, level 4, right? I have all these level 4s saved, but they're not saved to the paths in my inventory. I have them sitting on filler pieces in my storage. Normally, legendary pieces only go up to level 3 skill tree effects, and I took the level 4s and just saved them on as placeholders. So you can look at these two columns here as page 4 and page 5. I don't know how I thought about that, but I feel like it's low-key something that might go over some people's heads, because it went over my head for the longest time. If you have multiple builds that you want to play, you can still have your tripods set up and take those level 4s and just save them onto BS pieces as placeholders. Now, you could be saying, why don't you just buy the level 4s off the market and then save those pieces? You could, but 9 times out of 10, or at least for me, I don't know what everyone else does, but in my experience, most people, when you buy those tripod pieces, you want to sell them back to make some money. Depending on your class, depending on your specs, some of the tripods or the skill tree effects can be extremely expensive. If you're playing a spec class that requires a lot of meter gain, usually the meter filling tripods, right, the tripods that increase how much meter you gain when a certain skill is used, are super expensive. It's like that for Scout, Artillerist, probably for Shadow Hunter, Demonic, right? Probably not as much, but BT, Berserkers, right? All those types of things where you rely on a meter, those types of skill tree effects or the tripods are expensive. Or weak point detection tripods that make you do more damage on push immune foes, right? On bosses. Those types of skill tree effects can be extremely expensive. So if you buy it for 4,000 gold, you can at least relist it for like 3,000. So you can buy it, save it, and if you don't want it to take up a page in your inventory, put it onto a filler piece of gear, save the filler pieces of gear, right? And then in the meantime, you can use that page, use that for whatever you want. Have your, whatever tripod skill tree effects you're using in your current build, or switching between 2 builds. The main reason I set it up like that is because I have 2 builds. I have red and I have blue, so I need tripods for both. If you're playing one build, then you probably have enough pages already. You don't need to do any of this. But if you have 2 setups that you want to be able to bounce between, I feel like using this is pretty helpful. You can just look at it, like I said, as this is page 4, this is page 5. I can apply them back right before the update drops just to make sure that I have those skill tree effects ready. And if I don't need them because in the meantime I transfer over 5% a level 4 or anything like that, I can do that. But if I get a level 4 from the Chaos Dungeon, I don't need to save it. I already have it saved. I can just sell it and make some more money. I really hope this made sense. And if it didn't, or if you would like some more clarification, feel free to comment down below or ask me in my Twitch stream if you see this on a day where you catch me live. I asked my job to give me off Wednesdays and Thursdays. So yeah, I don't even know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but I got a new job. That's why I haven't been uploading as much sometimes or streaming as much. I got a new job, so I may not be as active, but I asked my job to be off Wednesdays and Thursdays for reset. So if you catch me streaming on those days, you can ask me any questions there or in the comments down below. If you did find it helpful, a like would be greatly appreciated. We're almost at 7,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for all the support on the recent Lost Ark videos. I appreciate it. I'm going to try making better content, more content. And if you have any specific topics that you would like me to cover or make videos on, don't be afraid to let me know as well. Until next time, it's been your boy Haiga. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.